Day everyone! In this video, we'll explore how physics works in our daily lives, from climbing stairs and playing volleyball to using simple tools like a ruler. We'll see real-life examples of work and power, Newton's laws of motion, and projectile motion. Physics isn't just in textbooks. It's all around us, helping us understand how and why things move.
Ruler on the table. You drop something on it, it's gonna fall. Okay? But if you put an ordinary piece of paper on the ruler over here, just put it like that, and you drop something.
Shai, gusto ko to. May ruler ka ba? Gawin natin. Dali. Ito. Okay. Oh! So, try naman natin na may paper. Okay. Wala ko tinawag yung paper.
Newton's first law says that an object stays at rest unless a force acts on it. If I place a ruler on the edge of the table with part of it hanging off, and then put a heavy object like an eraser on top, the ruler doesn't move because the weight keeps it in place. That's what we call inertia. It resists change in motion. Newton's second law says force equals mass times acceleration. If I push the ruler gently, it might not move much because the heavy object increased its mass. So, I need more force to make it move. Newton's third law says that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. When the ruler pushes up on the heavy object, the object pushes down on the ruler with the same force. This simple setup with a ruler and a heavy object clearly shows Newton's three laws of motion in action.
When we play volleyball, every time the ball is served, tossed, or spiked, it becomes a projectile. A projectile is any object that is thrown or hit through the air, and is only affected by gravity once it leaves the player's hand. Explains that the ball's motion can be divided into two parts, horizontal and vertical. The horizontal motion makes the ball move forward across the court, while the vertical motion makes it rise and fall. These two motions happens at the same time, creating a curved path known as a parabola. As the ball travels, gravity constantly pulls it downward. That's why, no matter how strong or straight the serve is, the ball will always curve back toward the ground. Also, points out that the angle and force used when hitting the ball affects how far and how high it goes. A higher angle makes a ball stay in the air longer, but doesn't travel as far, while a lower angle makes it move faster and farther, but stay in the air for a shorter time. In short, volleyball is a great example of a projectile motion in real life.
Ang bagal mo naman, Shai! Ano nga? Pagod na ako eh. What? Parehas naman inakyat natin na hagdan ah. Pero may hawak akong bola. Oh, bakit naman yung magkakaiba?
Kasi
Both Shai and Wanya climbed the same height, which means they did the same amount of work against gravity. However, Wanya finished faster, meaning she used more power because power depends on how quickly work is done. Shai, on the other hand, carried an extra weight, the ball, so she did more total work overall. This required her to use more energy and caused her to get tired more quickly. In summary, climbing the same height results in equal work, but doing it faster increases power, and carrying extra weight increases the total work done.